Is up first in the show today as one of our top items of the day. It's a hot pick. Melinda McKenzie, come on in, honey. She is our wonderful Plexaderm representative. We have a new formulation as of the middle of March. It's now a serum versus the original cream formula that you originally purchased, many of you off of the infomercials, a lot of you here at QVC. But this is the newest, latest, greatest formulation, and you're getting a set of two. One of these full-size bottles typically is $59.95 if you buy it at retail. You're getting two of them here for $79.96, so about $20 more for the second bottle. That means about a $40 savings. If sold separately, $120. Our price just a smidge under $80, and you can also get 5 easy payments of $15.99. So this is, Melinda, a temporary way to get rid of the look of fine lines and wrinkles and smooth your skin without you feeling like you're wearing a mask and now you can't make an expression because things might get wrinkly. So it's been phenomenally popular. And the key is really how you put it on.
That's the key. And I will tell you, with allergy season, like my throat, my face, I woke up this morning, I'm like, okay, here we go again. It's great for that too because it gets rid of the puffiness. But it is how you put it on, because here's the secret to Plexaderm. Clean, dry skin. The reason you need clean, dry skin is you want it to adhere, right? So if you have oils or moisturizer, it won't adhere. You want to create that beautiful invisible shield so your skin looks fresh. So I'm actually going to put it on my hand. One thing I do like to talk about is I am 58 years old. I don't mind talking about being 58 because I want people to understand that I get it. I know what it's like when you wake up in the morning and go, what's going
what the heck happened to my face?
What's this? Your face gets very elastic as you age. People don't tell you that. So guess what? So I'm going to put it on my hand because I want you to see how smooth it goes on, and I want you to see exactly what it looks like. You see it's a little bit peachy right here, right? This is a 58-year-old hand, so you know this is what's going to happen over time.
That hand looks pretty darn good.
Oh, you're
58,
so
by the way,
kind.
youngster. I'm going to say right now she's only 58.
Right? Okay. I'm usually the oldest one in the room, so I'm familiar with it. But do you see how clear it goes on? That means no matter what your skin tone, texture, or type is, it will go on clear. Here's the thing: clean, dry skin, and then you must sit still for 10 minutes. Right? Why do we say 10 minutes? We say 10 minutes because that's going to allow the Plexaderm to make that magical shield, so then you can go 10 hours without worrying about it wearing out.
So you're going to be tempted to start moving around after about a minute or two because you're going to see it start to work. But wait that 10 minutes for the best result. And the other thing is, please don't use too much. And here's how you'll know if you've used too much.
Yes, if you should never see your Plexaderm, right? I have Plexaderm all around for all my issues today. If you see any kind of residue or any kind of crinkling or puckering, all that means is you put on too much. The best thing about this serum is a little dab will do you, right? Half of a pea size on any of those areas. If you see any residue, it's okay. Take a damp cloth, take a little Q-tip or something, and you can just dampen that and get rid of that, or you can wipe it off and start all over again.
It's easy to do a do-over, but don't feel like you have to walk around with a film on your face or seeing it because then you've used too much. So really what tells the story are these amazing before and after.
Okay, so what Team Plexaderm does is they have people come in all the time to try Plexaderm because they want to see what areas are you worried about, what would you like to do. Now, if you take a look here, look at Laura. Laura, before and after, looks like her younger sister. And if we want to start at the top of her face and work down, look in between the eye at the L's, underneath the eyes. You know, for some reason, Carolyn, under the eyes makes you look angry, right?
I know.
It does this weird thing over time. With Plexaderm, you're creating that beautiful invisible shield so your skin looks fresh. If you look at the folds along the nose, right down along the mouth, look at that.
Well, those nasolabial folds, I mean, and then the marionette lines right below that.
Right.
And we all get them, and that's what makes us look so much older.
It really is. And around the lips as well. You know, I'm starting to notice too at my age, I'm starting to get like the lines, and I'm not a smoker, but you know, drinking, whatever, talking. With the example here, let's say you just have a little issue. This woman just had the issue of her forehead lines. She didn't want to get bangs. She didn't want to change her hairstyle. With the Plexaderm, your skin should look like your skin, right? You should never see it. You can be able to go out in the world, in the sunshine, without any makeup on, and it's going to look like your skin. That is my favorite thing about Plexaderm. So whether you have a big issue where Laura did about all over her face, or you have a small issue, I love Samantha. Here's a great story. It's under the eyes, right? Look at the difference it makes.
And this is a young woman.
Yes,
so this is not something that's only for seniors.
Exactly.
This is for maybe you're in your 30s and you just have the dark circles and bags under your eyes. Maybe you've had them your whole life.
Of course. And, you know, again, whatever your issue is, whether you've had it for a long time or these are new lines or you've got allergies, it's going to do its job because Plexaderm knows to adhere, use half of a pea size on that clean, dry skin, and you're going to to have those gone for the day, and this will last up to 10 hours, Carolyn.
Excellent. So, and again, don't feel that once you use this, you can't do your normal facial expressions. A lot of times, well, first of all, we have our lovely model, and I'm sorry, what is your name? Carol. So half of your face is done, Carol, right? Okay, so what's going to happen?
So we had Carol come in and do a before shot with no Plexaderm. Then I had to put on half of her face so you can see what it looks like. Now she's going to play it live. I think it's really important for people to see the application of Plexaderm, how easy it is to put on, and then Carol decides what areas she would like to use it on. So really the number one area that people talk about is under the eyes, right? That seems to be, whether you're young or old, whether you have allergies or not, under the eyes is the first place Carol's going to go. You see she has the little lines above her forehead, and if you look at the other side, they're gone because she already put the Plexaderm on. But you see how gentle she is, but you also see she's using a little dab. Really half of a pea size in any area is all you're going to need. And like you said earlier, Carolyn, if you see any residue, you have too much Plexaderm on. No one should know that you have your Plexaderm on.
And remember, this is the new serum. So it feels less drying. It doesn't feel, I mean, you can feel that things are tightening up in a good way, but nothing feels dry or flaky. And, you know, we really listened to, or I should say Melinda and her team really listened to customer feedback on the original formulation. Everyone loved it, but people said, could you do this a little bit better, right?
And we think it's important, right? Because like I said, Team Plexaderm brings people in all the time to say, what are your issues? What would you like to work on? And that was the number one comment was, we felt like it was drying and we felt like it was too tight. So they came up with this serum so it goes on smoother. Now remember, you still use it the same way, right? Clean, dry skin, set for 10 minutes. For me, that's the hardest part, is holding still. You can't use expressions because you want that to create the seal. However, like you said, then you can laugh and talk all day long. You can use your expressions, just let it set. I love Richie so much.
Wait that 10 minutes, and it's for men and women, as we're showing you.
You know what? Here's the reason the guys like it, because you can't tell they have it on. And guys want to get rid of the bags under their eyes, but they don't want to fuss. They don't want to shop. They don't want to go to doctor's offices. So we've had a great response from the men. Again, I love this picture here just because it is the same woman, but when you look at the difference it makes in your skin, and she has no makeup on.
She looks decades younger in that after picture.
I'll tell you what, when they put the Plexaderm on her, they didn't let her, this is her first time trying it, they didn't give her a mirror. The same with Ellen here. They were so shocked they couldn't even speak for a minute, because you know what, over time, and as I've aged, I've gotten familiar with my lumps, my lines, my creases. When you put Plexaderm on, it reminds you what looking fresh feels like, you know? This is Ron. He's a triathlete,
Look
66
at his eye,
years old.
The eye area on him.
All Ron did was put Plexaderm underneath his eyes. Now, see how it's showing after 7 minutes? You are going to see results before 10 minutes, and I think that's the hardest part. Please wait the 10. The reason we say 10 is we want those full 10 minutes so it'll set and last for your 10 hours.
So, Carol. Look, now she's not going to move because she hasn't waited her whole 10 minutes. But look how already the other side is smoothing out.
It's so phenomenal how quickly it works. So I tell people, if you can stand it, set a timer on your phone or something. Don't look in the mirror, because now she hasn't even had this on 10 minutes. Go ahead and point out the areas that you put it on, Carol, just so you can see. Now, keeping in mind, it's only been a couple minutes, but you see how quickly it does its job. And she has no makeup on. Her skin looks like her skin. And that's why I think it's important to show the live demonstration, because I want people to see it is easy to use. But we hear from a lot of people saying, I'm struggling. Well, it's okay. It's a new product. Play around with it, get to know it, and remember, clean, dry skin. So that means if your skin's dry and you have lotion on your hands and you try to apply it with lotion, you can't. So your hands have to be clean.
Don't use any moisturizer. Now, after it sets, what can I use?
So after it sets, I'm a big makeup wearer, so I'm going to wear makeup, right? Water-based cosmetics. You can't use anything oil-based. But with that being said, remember, don't change your skincare routine. This is just a beauty boost, right? This is not a skincare routine. I still use my oils at night because I have super dry skin, but when I wear my concealer and my cosmetics, I wear water-based. Any oils are going to dilute it, so you want to stay away from the oils.
So here's the thing, 600 ordered. This is not on auto delivery. A lot of people have been waiting for this to come back in stock. It just did, because it's always sold out. I mean, when it comes, we get a quantity in, it sells out, then we are in waiting mode. For it to come back. So stock up. You've got family reunions, you've got family gatherings, bridal showers, weddings, graduations, maybe family vacations, maybe you get together with your family in the summer. That's the main time you see everybody all year round if you don't live close by. So you want to look your best, and even for everyday use. A lot of people put this on before they go to work in the morning, or maybe some people just use it for special events. That's okay. It has a nice long shelf life.
It does. If you use it every day in 2 locations, so let's say you use it under your eyes every single day, this bottle will last you a month. If you don't open your Plexaderm, it lasts 2 years. Once you open it, it's good for 1 full year.
Fantastic. So again, you don't have to hurry up and use it all up.
Exactly.
But if you want to use it every day, that's great, because you don't need to use very much. And play around with it. That's the key.
Right.
When you first get it, most people probably do use too much at first, because you think automatically, oh, the more I use, the better it'll be.
Right.
But it's actually the opposite. So if you end up feeling like it's really tight, or you've got a film, or you're seeing little pieces of it on top of your skin, you've just simply used too much.
Right.
So wash it off and start over with a tiny little bit. You can always add more if you start out with too little.
Yes.
But if you put too much, it's definitely going to be a do-over.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see right away when you put your Plexaderm on, within a minute or two, you'll see residue if you've put too much on. And I know for me, you know, being in the beauty world, we were taught more is more, right? You just, oh, if it works, let's put a lot on. Plexaderm is the opposite, because it only needs a half of a pea size to do its job. You saw Carol apply it here, half of a pea size here, half of a pea size here, half of a pea size in any of those locations. And then you really do have to sit still. And when I say no expressions, that means if you're looking at your phone to, you know, take your 10 minutes, if you're laughing and smiling, that means you've broken the seal. So that's really the hardest part. But if you can hold on for 10 minutes, then you've got 10 hours of use, which is pretty phenomenal.
Just have 10 minutes of quiet time. I know that seems like a lot for some of us, but if you can, just close your bathroom door, put it on, just sit there and kind of relax for 10 minutes, and then you're done. So you're getting 2. Remember, the value here at QVC is tremendous, because typically each one is going to cost you $59.95. If sold separately, that's almost $120. Now, you're paying here less than $80. So it's over a $40 savings, and you're also getting 5 easy payments of $15.99 with any major credit card. There's no extra charge for that. It's just a convenience for our customers. We ship you the 2 bottles with your first payment, and then you continue to make your monthly payments after that. So take advantage of that, and take advantage of the fact that we've got it back in stock, because when we sell out, you're going back to buying it off of their website or off the infomercial, where you are paying almost $60 a bottle.
Right, and like they're showing in the photos here, if you don't want to wear makeup with this, it is one of my new favorite things, and I've kind of learned how to change my makeup routine, because I'm so used to using makeup to cover up my flaws. And now Plexaderm is actually taking care of that for me, so I don't wear the same kind of makeup, I wear less. And again, whether you just have the little lines on your forehead, the L, or the dark circles under your eyes. With Samantha here, she was saying she would walk her kids to the school bus every morning, and they'd say, Mom, why do you look so tired? And she's young, so she used Plexaderm, didn't tell them, and waited, because kids are so honest. And she said, you know what? They stopped saying it to me.
Wow.
So it's pretty phenomenal what Plexaderm can do for you.
I mean, these are all different ages of people, both men and women. You can see how well it works on everyone. So again, get it home and try it. What have you got to lose? And remember, there's always a 30-day return policy here at QVC. So if you get it home and you just don't like the results, you can always get your money back. So within that 30-day window, please take advantage. And again, we don't have auto delivery, so if you want to stock up today while you know we have it and we have the 5 easy pays, get as many sets as you want.
Absolutely. And again, with Carol applying it live, I just think it's really important, because I think the application people struggle with, because they're familiar with throwing a lot on. Remember, you only need half of a pea size. Carol did this live here on set, so you can see the difference. She has no makeup on, and I think that's a phenomenal boost with Plexaderm. If you don't want to wear makeup and go barefaced, you can. If you choose to wear cosmetics, just remember, stay with everything water-based, stay away from the oil-based cosmetics, and you can have Plexaderm last up to 10 hours.
And this gives you those great results that sometimes you have to go to a cosmetic spa to get done with those injections and things that are very expensive, and oftentimes they overdo it, and then just like you look funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm putting that in a nice way. So this is still you, just smoothed out.
Still
and
you.
wouldn't you like to look as young as possible when you see people you haven't seen for a while or that you don't see very often?
Yes,
I mean,
of course.
and maybe you just want to look a little better every day. Why not?
Yeah.
So stay in the ordering process. Here's the value again, $1,200 now ordered. It just came back in stock, and we have a 5 easy payment plan of $15.99 for 2 full-size bottles of the new serum, not the cream. This is the new
Exactly.
formulation, and normally that would be almost $120. Our price is less than $80. Belinda, thank you, honey.
Thank you.
You're the best. What a great product.
I love it.
We love Plexaderm.
Thank you.
We love the price we're able to do here. Okay, so I'm sorry, what am I doing?